Intro music.
Come on in.
A star for the ages for Tony Gwynn, number 3,000.
They have acquired Eric Johnson and Fernando Tatis Jr. from the White Sox in exchange for James Shield.
Welcome to San Diego.
My name is Joey.
My name is James.
And this is the Brothers Padre.
And this particular week, where this is week 3 of the San Diego Padres season, and it had definitely some ups,
Yeah.
and a few downs.
Yep.
And we might as well just rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah. We might
Start
as
the
well.
bleeding.
Yeah. Go with the first series and we'll move on.
Of course, the Dodgers came to town, and game 1 we lost 6-2.
Mm-hmm.
A decent start by Martinez, but we were facing Urias, and he just destroys us. And so we lost. The next game, a Saturday night game, Darvish pitched one of the best games I think I've ever seen a Padre pitch. At least the best since Joe Musgrove's no-hitter.
Yep.
We won 3-2. He pitched 7 innings of scoreless ball. What he threw 50 pitches in the first 2 innings. Was that it?
Yep.
And then the next 5 he threw 50.
Yeah, he pitched 6 innings in total. So yeah, next he pitched 30. I could look it up. 30 to 40 pitches next 4 innings.
Yeah, and it was incredible because you notice why he's the way he is, because
Right.
he realized these pitches weren't working, so he changed his entire approach, and then it got in a rhythm, and he just started just chopping down Dodgers. And what did you say that Betts quote was? In
the 10th inning?
Yeah.
In the 10th inning, because of the way Manfred baseball works, there were only 2 people to come up to bat for the Dodgers and no official at bats for the Padres. But the Padres walked it off.
Yeah, because of the thing. I was talking about the Mookie Betts quote about Hugh Darvish.
Oh, right. That one.
I was just going to say we won in extra innings, so Darvish.
Sorry, I jumped the gun.
jumped
I flipped the script. Mookie Betts basically said that once Darvish has his confidence, he's one of the best pitchers in baseball.
And that's true.
And he struck out. Mookie Betts got a golden sombrero, struck out 4 times, twice against Darvish. So,
and like I said, we won in extra innings. Next game, however, Chaminade had a terrible start.
yeah.
And we lost 10-2. No reason to continue on talking about that game. Let's go to Cincinnati.
Well, we have to talk about it because we have to talk about it a little bit. So we'll talk about the series here. Like, I have some thoughts about the series. And I'm going to start with the bad game, 10-2, because I think I have to come clean to our audience. You know, I'm an honest person. You and I were at this game.
Yes, we were.
So far in the 2021-2022 season, I have now been privy to the 3 of the 4 worst losses in Petco Park. And I'm not proud of that, but just the way it is, just the way it shakes out. I go to a lot of Wednesday and Sunday games, and apparently those games are for blowouts against us. And it I'll be honest, not the most fun experience.
I will say one thing, though. I think this was the first Sunday blowout. Every other game
most of the time
Wednesdays.
are Wednesdays. Wednesday night games, Wednesday afternoon games. We're just like, this is pretty pathetic, and you're just sad to be there.
Because we were there, the 15-5 loss against the Nationals.
I mean, it was 15-2 in the 9th inning, and then we came back with 3.
Those were the most exciting 3 runs in Padre history, probably.
Yeah. The day after that was Daniel Camarena game. So, can't win them all. And
No.
I haven't seen many great wins. I've seen a lot of big losses. And I think this series has shown us one thing, which is that our offense still stinks. And even the Red Series, there's the thread still kind of continues. But it really is shown that against great pitching, our offense just needs to step it up. It's just not good. And I mean, 6-1 against the Dodgers, 3-2 against on Saturday against the Dodgers, and 10-2 on Sunday. You just got to score more runs, man. I know they're good. I know they're a good team, obviously, but like you just can't let that be a thing. I don't know. It was an upsetting time because I just wanted them to hit more, and they're just not. They're just not hitting more, James, and it's a bummer. But Jerickson Profar's hitting.
Jerickson Profar's hitting. The one good thing about the Dodgers series is, especially Sunday, Jake Cronenworth started to hit, and he got like 4 or 5 hits during the Red series.
Yep.
So if he starts to hit well, that's another reliable bat in our lineup.
Yep. And Profar still throwing people out. The 10th inning, we mentioned it on Saturday game. Profar had an outfield assist, double play. Dude is like born to be a left fielder. I'm going to say it. He was born to be a left fielder. Not a first baseman, second baseman, right fielder. No.
Or third
fielder.
baseman or shortstop.
Right. Left field. Yeah. That's his position. So, okay, Dan, any more thoughts about the Dodgers series?
No, because I hate the Dodgers. and the fewer times I have that filthy word cross my lips, the better I will be in my life.
Okay.
So the Padres took Monday off and then flew to Cincinnati, Ohio. That's a place in this country, Joseph. Mm-hmm. And we started on Tuesday night. Joe Musgrove took the mound, pitched pretty well, only gave up 2 runs in 6 innings. The Padres hit very well, but we won 9-6. And then our next game, Mackenzie Gore struck out 10 in 5 innings, didn't allow a run, and we won 7-5. Mm-hmm. No, sorry, 8-5. The next game, again, Nick Martinez pitched pretty well, gave up 2 runs, and our offense did really well again. Mm-hmm. We won 7-5. Now, this is the first time in Reds Padre history either team has swept the other in the complete season series.
Yep.
The problem with those games I just mentioned. The Padres, those last 6 games, gave up 34 runs.
Yep.
Our starting pitching gave up 13 of those.
Yep.
Our bullpen gave up 14 of those.
A leaky bucket.
And we had 7 unearned runs, which most of those were errors from the pitchers. And CJ Abrams, he needs to he's being overwhelmed by the majors.
Yes.
So the thing is with our bullpen, excellent that we won those 3 games and swept them, but we should not have. The Reds should not have scored. They should not have scored 16 times off us.
Right.
That's ridiculous. Our bullpen pitched better against the Dodgers than they did the Reds.
Maybe Cincinnati has weird vibes. Maybe it
is one of the best hitters parks in baseball.
Yes, right. Strangely, not a lot of home runs. Thanks, Bob Manfred. Yeah,
those are only rumors that they're using extra humidors.
Right.
That's backed up by photos,
yeah,
videos, and
it's rumored that there's been scientific studies about the ball and how it decreases the amount of lift it has. But yeah, it's just rumor. It's just rumor.
Yeah. And that internal memo that was published about it. But whatever. I mean, yeah. So we got to get our bullpen straight.
Yeah, the bullpen and the defense was so weird. Like every single error in this series became a run, which is just wild. And there were Austin Nola had a catch interference and one of those weird plays where he threw the ball back and it hit the bat.
That's on the hitter. He should not be in the batter's box in that instance. He stayed in the batter's box and his bat was in the middle of the. I think that should be on the hitter.
Should be a reviewable play at least. I think
it should be.
All plays should be reviewable. Have we talked about this? Every play should be reviewable.
If you're gonna do it, go all or nothing, man.
Yeah. And like even balls and strikes, you get like 2 or 3 balls and strike reviews, and that's it. It won't be a thing next year with robot umps, but
if the robot umps things happen,
right?
They're pushing back on it. But I'm saying like the key takeaway for this 6-game series is Jackson Profar continues to hit. Jake Cronenworth is starting to hit. Hassan Kim is hitting.
Oh, yeah.
Manny Machado and Eric Hosmer are on a different level. What was that stat? Manny Machado has an OPS plus of 1070. Eric Hosmer has an OPS plus of 1072. Hassan Kim has 862.
Right.
That's incredible.
Oh, yeah. It's great. And it's totally sustainable. Not at all something we should be worried about dropping off in the month of March for a certain month of May for a certain first baseman.
I think I don't know what you're talking about. We shan't talk about it until it happens. But I think the biggest concern is our bullpen right now. And the thing is, like, it's not all of our bullpen.
Yeah.
Steven Wilson gave his first run during the Reds game was a solo shot.
Yeah.
And that happens, and we were ahead by 7 runs at that time.
Right.
But Steven Wilson, Nabil Krismat,
Tim
Hill, these have really been our only really steady bullpen pieces.
Mm-hmm. And they gave up runs.
But the thing is, like, Tim Hill, bad error.
Right.
And, yeah, he gave up runs because of that error. As he threw to Hosmer, and Hosmer wasn't even at first base.
Not good. You shouldn't throw at people that aren't there.
Yeah.
A little baseball tip for people.
Yeah, just one.
Throw at people that are there.
He just missed that one day in Little League.
Right. He'll be there, right?
They only teach the one day.
Yeah, that's right.
The second day, Tuesday at 3:00. Everyone knows this, and he just missed it.
Yeah.
He probably was tying his shoe or something. Anyways, so like and it's very evident that Pierce Johnson is hurt because he's not in the bullpen, and like we need Drew Pomerantz. When's Keona Kella coming back?
Keona Kella is not on our team.
Oh, I thought
He's on the Diamondbacks.
but he's still hurt for them.
Yeah, he's still hurt.
Okay.
So
They signed a hurt player?
wouldn't you? No, but
I thought we had him anyways. Doesn't matter. I thought we had him for 2
we
years.
went over the rosters. We knew that. You knew this. It's okay. Yeah, I'll forgive you. But I also
You know who I'm
want,
thinking
I
of?
also want to inform you, Trevor Hoffman is no longer our closer.
But I saw him at the ballpark. No, I know I was thinking about was Morahone.
Yeah, Morahone coming back from TJ. I think he's scheduled like late summer. But Michelle Baez also was injured, but he's starting to get rewarmed back up. Drew Pomeranz supposed to come back in June. Yeah, it's kind of a...
And if Snell and Clevenger, so doing very well in their bullpen, their minor league recovery starts,
Right.
come back and they Snell and Clevenger, Martinez goes to the bullpen. That shows up a little bit. I think I this might be a hot take,
Uh-oh.
but I think we DFA Stanman. I don't.
Yeah,
Every game he's pitched for us has been terrible.
very bad.
And I wouldn't have said that last year. Towards the end of last year, he was starting to struggle. But this year, he hasn't done a single relief. I don't think he's given up a run.
Yeah, been bad. Been very bad. But how big is this Taylor Rogers signing now?
Yeah,
Imagine starting the season without a lockdown closer.
exactly. We would. Yeah,
I mean, Taylor Rogers has been the one steady piece, and I can't even imagine us not having him right now. You know, I think Padres Farm on Twitter said, you know, converting Pagan, Paddock to Manaea and Rogers has been the most impactful thing of our early season, and that's true.
true. We wouldn't have 13 wins.
No,
Not at all.
yeah. So, for as bad as our offense is, it's been, we've talked about this before, starting pitching and the closing has been the reason why we've won.
And the problem, so our offense has been really great. Was really great against the Reds, but the problem is it's the Reds.
Right. So, what do you think of the next 5 games, James?
And it's going to be weird. No, it's it's weird because it's only 5 games because it's 3 games in Pittsburgh, off day, 2 days in Cleveland, off day, and then they start
There's no off day. We're flying from Cleveland to Miami.
Oh,
There's
okay.
home to home. Sorry.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, I was pretty bold last week.
You were pretty bold.
I said
and
6.
You almost got it. You almost got it.
Yeah. We were 4-2. We weren't 6-0.
Yeah. Yep.
Half of the good Pirates have COVID.
Right.
So
except Brian Reynolds, he's still in there.
He came back. Yeah, I know. He freak athlete, got healthy. Anyways, their pitching is on par with the Reds.
Yes.
I think we should sweep
Wow.
the Pirates. And then the
Guardians.
Guardians. I was such an Indians fan in the 90s. That's really hard for me.
Yeah, I use it. I don't realize I say it still. It's going to take a while because 3 decades of not really 2.5 decades of calling a team one team. It's going to take a while.
They were the team I followed, the American League team I followed,
right?
Because I love Jim Tomei.
Yeah.
But anyways, they have some really good players.
Oh yeah.
Their pitching is actually worse than the Reds.
Yeah.
Except for Shane Bieber.
Yeah.
If we miss Shane Bieber, we should win. We should be 5-0.
They have. Here's the thing about Indians, though. Their starting pitching has incredible talent. Like, you wouldn't be surprised if you roll in and Tristan McKenzie like throws a great game because they are very talented. But we took Ruben Niebla from them, so their pitching staff is still kind of like how do we exist in the post Niebla era? I also would like to point out that a third of the roster are former Padres. So
I know it's going to be tough.
There's going to be a revenge tour of at least one of those people.
Because we're scheduled to face Cal Quantrill.
Yeah, Cal Quantrill's there. Logan Allen's there. Austin Hedges is there. Franmil Reyes is there. Josh Naylor is there. Yeah, someone's going to go off on us, and we're just going to have to eat it.
But none of them were as bitter as Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham legit hates us, right? He legit hates the Padres.
You know what was actually kind of awesome during the Red Series? Is how much Don Orsillo was trashing Tommy Pham.
Yeah.
And he didn't do that when he was playing the Padres. It was the whole threatening to want to cage fight our guys. Right. And now Don Orsillo is a class act and a gentleman in the 10th degree. But the way he was dissing him was just kind of funny. Yeah. Look out, Tommy Pham's in the area. Because Tommy Pham runs into people.
Right. He ran into people, his own teammates in this series.
Yeah, and it's like last year when he ran into Hassan Kim and they both got hurt, everyone assumed it was Kim's fault because Kim was standing there. But no, it was Tommy Pham's fault. And I realized what it was watching Tommy Pham. He doesn't, and there was an interview with him, he doesn't play for the team. He plays for himself and he plays for the highlight reel. He made a terrible judgment call trying to catch a ball that led to a bases clearing double off of Kim, where he could have just taken a bounce
and allowed 1 run to score, 2 runs.
But he's playing for his own highlight reel.
Yeah.
And he's costing the, and I'm glad he's no longer a Padre.
You know what? It's what I think about. So he is actually a fighter. Like, he is a very accomplished martial artist. You don't get to be a martial artist and not hold back. So I think it's a nuance. I think it's a little more nuanced than that. When it comes to him, he thinks he's the greatest thing on earth. And that's what you kind of want in an athlete. But I think he sees red. Any sort of like dramatic play, he's just like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to dive at this ball. I'm going to run at this ball. And it's not good because he hits people and he dives. And supposedly, I don't mean to spread gossip, but multiple Reds fans have reported the last game of the series is that Tommy Pham threw like a 85, 90 mile an hour ball into the stands against towards a bunch of college fans.
I heard that. Yeah.
It's just like, what are you doing, buddy? Like, that's not surprising because he's the kind of guy, like, look up aggro in the dictionary. Like, he's that guy, you know, but he's also an athlete. He's made tons of money. So what am I to say? Like, maybe he's right and I'm wrong, you know? Like,
True.
You know, like, he can afford multi-million-dollar things. It'd be fine.
But anyways, what do you think the Padres are going to do this week?
I think that the Pirates have enough good in them. If Cole Tucker comes back on Sunday with Brian Hayes also and Brian Reynolds, I think they do well against us. Who's scheduled to pitch on Sunday? Would that be
For the Padres?
for the
It
Padres?
would be Musgrove.
Yeah, isn't that like, to me, that's like the narrative, because Musgroves did not like pitching in Cincinnati, never has in his career. And then he's going back to his old home, Pittsburgh.
Which he did very well with last year because he likes playing in Pittsburgh and he likes pitching in Pittsburgh.
I think we lose a game to in each series because there's enough good players in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh are not as down as the Reds.
They're not as down on themselves, no.
Right.
Well, no one's as down on themselves as the Reds right now.
I'm gonna allow the owner of the Pittsburgh Pirates. The game starts in like 4 hours. Feel free to just say you hate the team, hate the fans, just real fast. Just go ahead and just send out a quick statement, and that'll help the Padres out a lot in that way. And the Cleveland Guardians, like, there's just too much revenge stored up. There's too much vengeance. Like, every player, like, you know when you go to a different job and then you see, and it's a better job, and then you see that someone from your old job show up at your work, or you bump into them, and you're part of you's like, you know, I'm doing better, right?
Yeah.
Now imagine doing that in baseball. Like, Cal Quantrill could just throw a perfect game and be like, yeah, that makes sense. Like that makes sense. You know, and then Josh Naylor might hit 400-foot home runs. Like,
The person I'm more scared about is Femel Reyes.
yeah, because I mean, Fran Mill is like having a horrible stretch. He's like had 10 straight outs, 8 straight strikeouts in that time. Yeah, he swings like, if you think Luke Voigt swings violently, oh my goodness. Like, who would you rather face in a fight, Luke Voigt or Franmil Reyes? I don't want this. I let the record say I don't like either one of these fights.
I think if I could get Femel Reyes to laugh,
Oh yeah,
we could break it up.
Okay.
Luke Voigt,
Yeah, he's not laughing.
no.
He's not
Because Luke Voigt wants to fight for the party afterwards.
Right.
Femel Reyes, if I could get him to laugh,
Yeah.
we'll become best friends by the night.
Right. Yeah. So I think we drop one to each one.
So you're saying 3 and 2.
3 and 2. Yeah.
Okay.
That's going to be my general take against bad teams going forward. I think the Padres we're still not very proven, right? We still need to get the leaky bucket of bullpen filled, and we need to have consistent lineup production. And I know offense is down. We've talked about that before against throughout all baseball, but we just need more. I need to feel more confident that we can score 3 or more runs consistently.
It sounds weird to say it.
Right.
We need more offense production after Hosmer.
Hosmer is
Now, if Hassan Kim continues to hit the way he's been hitting, that's really good to have in the bottom of the lineup.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He got double off a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. He got a home run off a curveball. He's hitting pretty well. I don't see any reason to start C.J. Abrams, even against the right-handed.
I just need to see more. Like, I need to see Trent Grisham actually get a hit consistently. Like, just have a 230 batting average. Just get on, like.
Well, because right now, C.J. Abrams can play center field. Probably won't be as good defensively, but he'd be good offensively as Trent is right now.
Yeah, Trent Grisham and C.J. Abrams are both like black holes currently. So that's not good. Not a good place to be. So, anyways, did you say you said we're going to sweep the Pirates and the Indians?
Yes, I'm saying 5
and the Guardians?
Yeah.
God, I said it again. So we're going to sweep them both. 5.
Yes.
We're gonna have it a perfect road trip.
Yes.
I like your moxie, James. I like the cut of your jib. I don't think you measured it correctly, but I do like the cut of your jib.
I've not been doing well personally. I need something to help.
Yeah, we're on Spotify. We're on YouTube. Thanks for listening to us. Feel free to follow us on Twitter. Feel free to listen to us on Spotify. Like us, follow us. It'll be a fun time. Until next time, James. Go Padres.
And there it is! Oh, doctor! You can hang a star on that, baby!